What is product rule? The product rule says that if we need to find the derivative of the two functions, let's say f and g, then the derivative of the product of these two functions f and g will be f as it is multiplied by the derivative of the g plus the derivative of the f times the g function as it is. Let's see one example. Let's say we need to find the derivative of 3x squared plus 1 times 7x minus 3. As we can clearly see that here we have product of two functions. So let's assume that 3x, the first function 3x squared plus 1 is f, and let's assume 7x minus 3, the second function is g. Then if you want to use the product rule, then you might have noticed that we actually need to also find f prime and g prime so that we can directly use this rule. So let's find the derivative of f and derivative of g. So what is the derivative of f? Derivative of f will be 6x, right? By using the constant multiple rule, we can take 3 out, and then derivative of x square with respect to x will be 2x, right, by the power rule. So 2x times 3 will be 6x, and derivative of 1 with respect to x will be 0. Why is that? Because of the constant rule. So we just have 6x here. Similarly, what is the derivative of 7x minus 3? The derivative of 7x minus 3 will be, what is the derivative of 7x? 7 as it is, and derivative of x with respect to x is 1, so 1 times 7 will be 7, and derivative of 3 will be 0. So by the difference rule, the derivative will be just 7. So now we have f, g, f prime, g prime. Then now we can directly use this rule. So to find the derivative of 3x squared plus 1 times 7x minus 3, if we assume f is 3x squared plus 1 and g is 7x minus 3, then let's plug in these information on this formula. So we write down first, let's say f times g prime, right? So f is 3x squared plus 1, that's what we have assumed, so write that down. And then g prime is 7, so let's write that down, and then plus f prime, so f prime is 6x, write that down, and times g, so let's plug that in. So we have f times g prime plus f prime times g. We are done. This is the derivative. But if we want to simplify this, you can clearly see that we can distribute by 7, and then this is what we get here, right? So 7 times 3x squared will be 21x squared. 7 times 1 will be 7. In the same way, 6x times positive 6x times 7x will be 42x squared, and 6x times negative 3 will be negative 18x, and we can combine these like terms. So 21x squared plus 42x squared will be 63x squared, and negative 18x plus 7 is the derivative of this product function.